Okay, thank you, Maeda-san. So Mazda is evolving to now reach a sophisticated allure and a refined lifestyle along with it. And Maeda-san has clearly stated, our intent is to expand the emotional characteristic of the brand evolving. And we did it effectively through the success of our concept vehicle who have inspired the world. Today we're truly honored and excited to show you the learning of this creative exercise finally into production. Those cars into the C segment will further establish a mature bond with our target customer. It's a feeling that they've been asking for, a reflection in how they see themselves. So let's do the exercise of projecting yourself through the city, amazed by the permanence of the architecture, the light spread towards the infinite sky, and where the movement of dense cloud dictates the passage of time. So the vehicle you're approaching must display high significance of belongings into this world of timeless beauty if they are to capture your attention. Our design team have lived and felt those emotions of elegance, and we translated them into physical form holistically. Designing at the level of art, it is possible to create a vehicle that can add a sense of graciousness to your everyday life, to create a moment of inspiration or joy, revealing a moment of silence among all of the noise. The new Mazda 3, the sedan and the hatch, both offer passionate qualities in a segment that demands individuality. The Mazda brand emotional traits have triggered a particular lifestyle, our lifestyle, that pursues the awakening of your five senses through owning a piece of art that holds a story of creation worth telling around you, which is a rich existence and is not the typical opulence the premium market would outline, but instead, it's an inspiration to live above through purity and understanding the value of human brilliance. So how could those two vehicles, sedan and a hatch, result in such remarkable allure? And the answer lays in the body reflection, which unveil astonishing light and shadows when the car is in movement. And that particular effect captures and seduces the eye. Now please watch this movie. So now I would like to welcome Tsuchida-san, the chief designer of a new Mazda 3, who will go deeper into the exterior design analysis. Tsuchi?
Thank you. Thank you, Julian. I'm Tsuchida, chief designer of all new Mazda 3. So, what do you think? It's cool? So let me talk about some stories behind their appealing forms. Based on our two vision models, we designed this sedan to be an authentic one with mature beauty, while hatchback to be sporty and alluring. They both share same name Mazda 3, but sedan and hatchback have completely different proportions and characters. We aim to achieve the beauty of genuine proportion by reducing the typical weight movement seen in the commodity market for a more horizontal and stable gesture essential to more established positioning, well understood and applied through the vision coupe. And the body side with subtle and gentle reflection to feel the beauty. Up to now, the sedans in the C segment were far from being beautiful. But this new sedan will attract people who have an established sense of beauty. Wide and low proportion for both front and rear design to get the feeling of confidence. This gives more sophisticated and elegant feel compared to previous model. Now, let's move about hatchback. This proportion is completely opposite from the sedan. We have a maximized dynamic and sporty impression by having all the elements pulled inward to make the condensed feeling. Without using sharp lines, the feeling of energy was created by reflections. This beautiful body side can be seen as a piece of art that evokes alluring beauty of RX vision. The most distinctive point is its rear design. Having a shoulder is a normal in car design, but we challenge the new form by treating the cabin and the body as one, so that the overwhelming the power of mass and the strong stand would stand out. Has anyone seen anything like this? It is a very unique form you can't find in any other cars. Our hatchback separates itself from conventional one. Our primary color is, of course, solid crystal, but we created a new color called polymetal gray, exclusively for the hatchback. This color accentuates the beautiful reflection of the body, which is a characteristic to the new generation design and is intended to express the fusion of glossy, liquid-like texture of resin and hard metal. It looks almost flat and solid in the shade, but once under the sun, it stands out with a strong metallic look. This color has a unique and new feel. For this special event, we prepared an accessorized version. We will be in the market for sale. Also, this red interior is developed only for the hatchback. The refined but passionate interior echoes its emotional exterior. I believe this combination will attract creative peoples. Now, let me hand over to Julian again. He'll walk you through the interior. Thank you.
Thank you, Tsuchi. So cars are meant to be driven with passion. And the design of interior cabin creates pleasurable memories that are the result of a perfect symbiosis between you and the product together. Our Jimbaitai philosophy is the art of putting you in control, as we push the interior architecture to be organized around the driver. And Mazda is the only automaker making this commitment to privilege you as the driver. The approach is about arranging a symmetrical dashboard design around the driver's axis, because we are certain that this design has the power to inspire your driving engagement and enthusiasm. Mazda's new HMI technology include a brand new 8.8-inch center display, complemented with an all-new Master Commander to reflect our best understanding for seamless digital engagement and our best commitment to safety. So through the intimacy of spaces and moment lived inside the interior cabin, it is the expression of purity that characterizes the Japanese aesthetic, as we strive to transfer human energy through all of our cars. We hold our craft to the utmost importance, and human ability, craft is ingrained into their Hiroshima culture, which putting their hand, their mind, and their heart into such new product. The hand-stitched leather, the metal foam door speakers communicate a human trace in their touch and appearance, Even the haptic feedbacks of a mechanical dial have been perfected to feel absolutely exact. And beyond the black color scheme, the sedan will also offer a pure white appeal, and the hatch, our burgundy color, fully realizing the emotional intent of both vehicles. So every creative endeavor is woven through our Japanese genetic blueprint and in the way we experience the world, being obsessed by the power of human hands. And our new Mazda 3 is simply reflecting the energy it took to create it. Designing at the level of art is a magical